What's up, guys? We are here at the All-Star break, last game before it, looking to complete the series win against Colorado. They are a much better team than they usually are this year, so this ought to actually be interesting. We will probably use just that. Those are the same. City Connect. Might as well use that. Well, yeah, because it's the 4th of July today, so might as well use that. I don't know. Maybe I'm being silly. I do believe that is the right answer. We're just going to go with the home jerseys. No use being silly with them. Brady Singer's on the mound. What else? 206 average compared to Fraley's 246 average. Hampson at third. Did we or did we not call up Noel Marte? Oh, no, we did not. We're waiting for potential trade candidates for Garrett before we follow through on that. We'll see if any of those happen. Hey, we have 82 team stolen bases. That's not bad.
It's the Colorado Rockies.
Sure is.
Ready to
All
go
right,
now.
let's get them.
We
can't lose to them again. We lost to them once in this season already.
And now 3-1. And today is draft day. Singing an exciting day in terms of the future of the sport and the future of these teams. It's also changed a lot in terms of the immediacy of finding out. I mean, what was it? Carrier pigeon was how you found out about being drafted back when you were selected, right?
Well, fans today,
I did simulate the draft again. I just haven't felt much interest in doing it recently.
But when I was drafted back in 1993,
they're talking about it right now.
You know, later in the day, I was drafted in the morning. That I was drafted by the San Francisco Giants. So, regardless,
all right, there's another pop-up.
The feeling is the same, no matter whether you find out right away or you find out a day later. You're just so excited to have been drafted by a professional baseball team.
They have been talking so long, I forgot what I was going to say.
And a foul ball.
Simon Griffin hits a hard foul. Looks like Colorado has finally climbed out of the basement. He'll swing through there. Oh gosh, what was I going to say? I don't even halfway remember. All right, whatever. Good pitch down the bottom there. Yeah, I mean, I think we need to keep winning for sure.
And every game seems bigger once you get past the All-Star breakthrough. Some teams
Friedel batting 275 instead of 260s like he fell down to, but he is back up, which is great news. Darn it. Swinging right through that.
His mechanics there typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
All right. So now Lux hits a homer on the first pitch he sees. That'll be 1-0. Only his 3rd homer of the year, but we love when we can get that kind of production from him. I mean, that dropped right into the middle.
The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
All right, way outside. Ellie is down to a 263. Kind of wish he could bat a little higher than that, but early on the slider. Just a little bit. Not a bad OPS, though. Way inside, 3-2. Naylor. Wow. Low averages for almost everybody. Okay. That is also going to be a fair ball. Home run. Back-to-backs. Lux and De La Cruz going back to back.
His
That one was
16th home
down
run.
and in, so that's
Their
impressive.
lead, it's 2-0.
He really needed that swing. He hasn't been getting a ton of results at the plate lately, so I'm
Nope.
sure that one felt especially good.
All right. Now Naylor will have
This club is fired
his
up
chance.
right now, Boog.
Where's
This is
that
the kind
at?
of thing where you really start to notice
Completely
hitters in the
lose
lineup
that
feeding
baseball,
off
huh?
each other, and the collective confidence just continues to
That
grow.
was very high hit.
1 out, bases
Honestly surprised he
Josh
hit that
Naylor,
out because
the
that
next
pitch is
to
down
hit.
there. 1-1-2. Naylor. Inside.
Just missed. Still only 1 out here in the inning.
All right, let's get
That one fouled off.
more
2-2.
at least on the
I would throw
day.
another breaking ball.
There is
Try to
only
go
1
get
out,
the fastball
so
slightly
inning is not
elevated.
over
He just is
regardless
having a hard time catching
of
up.
what happens here
That
in this
one
at bat.
misses in the dirt.
Oh my goodness. Looks like Javier just doesn't
Ripped
have
down the
it.
line.
That's a hard line out.
Kelman
Very
makes the
hard line
catch,
out.
And there's 2 down.
So you love to see this
2
amount
outs,
of
bases
contact
empty.
against
Now
Christian
at the plate,
Javier
Christian
early.
Encarnacion Strand. Swing and a
Swinging
miss as he
through
was late
that. That
time.
was my
Throw
fault.
that fastball
Full
right
count.
by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound.
Inside inning, it continues. Fraley will get to bat.
Ball 4. And
All
I
right,
mean,
Milwaukee's the only one
oh,
kind of
so
still in this
close.
race.
So 2
Unless
down.
we fall
Next
off a
for Cincinnati,
cliff.
Jake
And
Hit on the ground
okay, that is going to
short. Sends it
end
first.
this inning
That ends the frame.
after a little bit of success. Sweet.
Top of the second. Here's Nolan Gorman.
Now Brady Singer will look for another quick inning. Nolan Gorman is who
1 ball.
walked off the series the last time we faced them in Colorado. So that was for a series sweep in which
And that
Gorman
one into the
decided
near center
wasn't
field.
going to
Freedom.
happen.
Makes the grab.
This
1
time,
down.
the winner of this game will win the series, so
Spencer Torkelson
slightly
digs
higher
in
stakes
now.
in this game. We can't blow it like we did
Swung on
then.
and
That's
foul
going to
ball.
drop. Dang it.
And he'll need a new bat.
All right.
Cut.
Strike 3. Is that the first or second strikeout of the day?
Well, that's the money maker right
That
there.
is the second.
2 strikes, slider
Sweet.
down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes.
Okay.
And very difficult
Brady
to
to De La Cruz
Zips it to first. Out
to
number 3.
Encarnacion Strand. Inning is over.
Bottom of the second. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati.
All right, Garrett.
Garrett Hampson.
You love to see it. Foul
So, a foul
ball,
ball makes it
and
1-2.
we're slightly in trouble. Just slightly. What about Bello or Bayo? Was it Bello or Bayo for Boston?
Mike
I thought he was a relief
plate
pitcher,
umpire.
but he
Very
has
consistent with his zone,
a
Chris. Gets lot
league-leading
praise
amount
for
of
that.
wins.
He does, Boog, and I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be
All right,
consistent.
with a
If there was
good
a guy that
effort
does a
here,
good job
Singer
back there in
could
that
propel
way, so
himself
people around
into
the
the
league really
NL
appreciate
lead
his consistency.
in ERA. That's a
Breaking ball
fantastic
in
pitch.
there, got him looking.
I
And
thought
one
it was
away.
going to drop much
Lawrence
further than it did.
will hit next.
All right, Lawrence. Foul ball there. That sucks a little bit.
1 down, base is empty. Strike 3,
Okay.
and that's 2 in a row.
Thought it was
That's
a
the third
pretty
K of
good
the day
pitch.
for,
Top of the strike zone. We're
Javier.
seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes,
All right,
have to
Pat.
be ready to pull the trigger.
Digging in, Patrick Bailey. This one
That's
in the
hit
near center
kind of
field.
well, but caught out there.
Here,
1,
puts
2,
it away
3,
for the
we
out.
go. Awesome. Michael Bush. We'll
Next
foul that
offering is
off.
fouled back.
And now, looking for a pitch to put him away.
Gets a
Don't
piece,
find it quite
and
yet.
Stays alive.
Sweeper
Another 1-2.
inside.
Ground ball
That's
up the
the
middle.
one.
De
All
La
right,
Cruz.
Ellie has an easy play ahead of him.
First, leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. Here's the catcher to hit, Yainer Diaz.
I'm a little surprised that
Fouled off.
Singer has a 2.05. And he has 4 losses this year.
And he's registered 3 Ks in this
Makes
one.
me think that the
Really
team
love
just
the
doesn't
pitch
score
sequence
much when
right
he's
there. I'm
pitching.
telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Now the left fielder. The 1-1
That's
is
hard hit.
fouled off.
Fernandez fouls it off. Fouls another one off. Okay, now the move would probably be to go off speed away, right? Inside slow, then fast, and struck him out. Nice.
Rockies are down quietly. They're still down. It's 2-0.
They're still down, and they haven't gotten a base runner yet, so you like to see that big time. And now it's top of the order for us. TJ, sorry. Struck out in his first at bat and swings right through that.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
You hate to see it.
And
That's
that's
Way high. Full count. Alright, Gavin is gonna be next. Foul ball
again.
by Friedel.
Remains 3-2.
Usually a good fighter, so this at bat will be fun. Oh, good pitch. That's the second strikeout.
Time today.
This guy will throw any pitch at any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
Alright,
Gavin Lux,
1 out.
The next to hit for the Reds.
And it is
Pitch
Lux
misses
again.
inside, and it's 2-1. But Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms
Alright,
of the
Gavin,
pitch count.
let's
He's going to need to get some quick
outside,
outs.
3-1.
He's going to get deeper into this game. 1 out, base is empty. It is interesting.
Alright, Gavin
though,
and Ellie
when
went
you
back to back
consider
with home
the
runs.
way the game is run now, doesn't even matter
That might drop.
if your starter doesn't
Gavin's
go
2
down,
for 2.
because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens.
Now we'll see what Ellie can do.
So a man at first. And
We have
now
3 hits and they're
Ellie
coming
to
from
the
2 different
Cruz.
players. Just 2. Alright, Ellie will foul that off. It is 1-2. Hey, his vision's above 50 finally.
On the
That's
ground
not
to
good.
second,
Not
might be
ideal.
2. Off balance feet.
You're out.
There's
one,
no
and
chance to
he'll
get
eat it
2
and
on
be
the play.
happy with the out.
Well, I'm not happy with the out.
Now it's Josh Naylor.
Alright, let's see if they slide step here. They
First,
throw over.
and he's back
So
in
the
there.
next pitch ought to be on a slide step. And that's when you take it on the next pitch. Yep, slide step, outside, perfect.
Down and away.
Well, if he's gonna steal
Good
second,
base running
you want him to go
opportunity.
early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate.
Yeah, we'll go right
ahead
here.
and
We're
get
not
it out
swinging.
of the way
I just want the
so
stolen
hitter
base.
can focus on the pitch.
Runner on the goal.
He's gonna get cooked, man.
Throw to second. Out
I
there.
thought the jump was good.
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Okay.
That's off
That's
the
it.
inside
Ball 2.
corner. 2-1.
But all these Rockies, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of...
I should have dove or something. That should have been not through.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough.
Couldn't tag him.
Middle for a knock.
Tries to get back and save. Next to hit for the Rockies, Simon Griffin. Swing and a miss.
Strike
There's
2.
a changeup.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes.
Uh-oh, that's hard hit.
Work out for success, but
Friedel's got a charge on that one.
Friedel makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Wow, White Sox had a 9-0 lead on the Cubs.
Nolan Gorman now at the plate.
It
2
looks
outs.
like the Brewers are going to walk away with a victory against Washington, so that will push them closer in our race. Strike 2 on Gorman.
that velocity, if that's on it,
Brother takes off, and they'll do it again.
Okay.
Right
Strike
through
3.
there, got it. He picks up his 5th strike.
Nice.
Back here at Great American Ballpark, John Sciambi and Chris
All right, 4,
Singleton
5,
with
and
you.
6.
And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Josh Naylor. Swings and misses.
Good pitch.
And that's strike
Great
2.
pitch right there.
filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
That one
Inside.
missing
Inside
inside.
now. 2-2. All right, he's got a high pitch count. We hit that really hard. I really hope that clears the wall. It does. All right. We have 4 hits. 3 of them have been home runs. All of which have been solos.
This isn't the first home run we've seen him hit these last few games. It probably won't be the last. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake
No,
like that.
that was...
Right there, he made him pay.
That's in there.
The desired result right there. All right.
Swings through it.
That sucks.
That's a strikeout.
Hook gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball. And a
Guardians
strike
are 4th in their
situation has just
division,
become
so
such
they
a
will
problem
probably
for
not
hitters
be in the
more
postseason this year.
recent years. With all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that
Okay, that's
spin
hard
rate,
hit. That's going to go
having a
foul,
good
though.
grip on the
Bummer.
baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like
1
to
and
the
2
hitter
to
they're
Fraley.
rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate. So
We'll have
very
Hampson,
difficult
Butler,
to get the
and
barrel.
Bailey after this.
1 out, bases empty, and a run in. We're here in the bottom of the
We'll
4th.
see if any of them will bat. Well, I guess Hampson's definitely batting in this inning. We'll see if anyone after him will. That's
High fly ball
going to be a
out to
fly
center
out for
field.
Fraley.
Gelman
So that's a shame.
corrals it. 2 away.
Big
2
shame.
down, base is empty. Here's
All right,
Garrett
let's go,
Hampson.
Garrett. 0 for 1.
Line drive.
0 for 2.
He's got it, and that'll end the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even.
Kind of wish we could get runs
Welcome
in
back.
other ways, but
Quite a pitcher's duel so
I'll
far. Here's
take
how the
these for now.
starters have performed up to this point.
that
This one
should
popped
be an
up.
easy
Fouls
catch.
round first base
Bailey.
side.
There he
Squeezes
goes.
it. 1 up, 1 down.
Oh, I think
Excellent.
the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus. But
That was
they
excellent.
should be lined up good enough to get
And
to the
Canasi and Strand, a
Flip to the
singer,
pitcher cover,
and
a couple of quick outs.
easy pickings.
Michael
Now
Busch
Michael Busch.
digging in for the Rockies. And
Used
that
to
one
see
off
the
the
Reds a
air.
lot when he played with the Cubs.
Lifted in the air,
And
right
that
center
is a
field.
fly out to Friedel. Taking
He's
care of.
got it, and that is out number 3.
Who's next? Ooh, new pitcher
in the
for
game the Rockies,
Butler.
Tristan Beck.
And he's had a tough
Excellent.
go of it against left-handed batters this year. They've been hitting him hard, so we'll see how he does here.
This
Swing
particular
on a
left-handed
fly
batter
ball
will
in the
fly
air,
out.
Towards right center field.
Just didn't get every
Paulson in
piece
for
of
the
that.
out. And there's 1 away.
Here's a switch
At
hitter
the plate,
batting left.
Patrick Bailey. Swing and a
Okay.
miss, and that's strike 2.
Someone called him Patty
Might be time
Barrels.
to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right
Way
now.
upstairs.
Upstairs. Base is empty, 1 away.
He shouldn't be
Last
as
half
late
of
as he
the
was
inning,
on that
number
fastball.
5. Good eye
All
on
right,
that
good
spot.
take.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Friedel
Now a
is
screamer
almost
into the
to
outfield.
20 home
There's a
runs.
hit.
All right,
So
that's a
the
double.
one-out hit turns the lineup
Excellent.
over. Now he'll turn for second, and that's a 2-bagger.
Couldn't have
Just
timed
right
it up
down the
any
left
better
field
than
line
that.
for
Showed
Bailey.
willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get
And now
jumpy,
we will
didn't
have a
try to
runner
pull
in
the
scoring
ball,
position
let
for
it get
Friedel.
deep,
Hopefully
took the
doesn't
barrel
strike
right
out for
to
a
it,
third
and then
time.
extended through the swing with a
Inside.
line drive base hit.
And the sweeper misses.
Usually not a 20 home run a season
Way high.
hitter, but
And that's ball 3.
before the All-Star break, he is 2 away from 20, so that's solid number right there.
That's in there.
I will absolutely take that pitch all day for now, because high, way low. Totally changed my eye level, so.
Foul. We'll see
Okay,
another
that
payoff
sucks.
pitch.
That was a
Well,
pitch
he
we
missed
probably
a
could have
gettable
crushed.
Speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied
Good
up.
for Friedel, staying alive. Don't want to strike out for a third time. He's not that kind of hitter. Definitely a guy that shouldn't be doing that.
For a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that.
Not mad at myself, just kind of
Gavin
upset.
Lux, the
0
next
for
to
3
hit.
with 3 strikeouts now.
There's a swing
And
a
that's a way to get a run home. That might get 2.
And
Oh, it's off the wall.
Off the wall. They extend their lead
double for Lux. He is 3 for 3.
His hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that
If
time,
he
but all he's
gets
doing
a
now is
triple,
passing the baton, and everything
he
seems to
might be
get started
fast
around
enough
this
for
guy.
it. That'd be a
So, runner
cycle.
at second, 2 down. And now the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
And that's the first run we've
2-1
earned
now.
without hitting a home run. So, excellent.
3 balls, 1 strike.
All sorts of pluses.
And a swing and a miss
Right.
there.
We might have been able to leave that up there and
3 and 2.
possibly walk, so that hopefully doesn't hurt us.
And ball
Nope.
4,
Sure
2
doesn't.
more.
That was a good pitch, though.
So close to getting out of it right
All right,
there.
1
but
for
this
2
inning
for
still
Josh
has life.
Naylor.
First and second, 2 outs. Now it's the Reds DH.
All right,
Josh
foul ball
Naylor.
1 and 2. Okay. That is a flyout.
High fly ball out towards right field.
12-6 didn't end up
Brings it
hurting
in,
them.
And the inning is over. Run scoring
Lux
double
with a
here
double.
for the Reds. It's now a 4.
Scored a run. And what can we do
Got
this
one
inning?
down the
Hampson
line.
should have him here. Yainer
Hampson
Diaz
offers.
grounds
One down.
out.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out front.
Yanquiel
rolled over on it.
Fernandez
Exactly what he was supposed to do.
is gonna
Swing and
pop
a
out.
pop off
Another
in
thing to
foul
Hampson
ground.
right there.
Hampson makes the grab. 2 down.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked
Yep.
like he was on it, but I
Just
think that
low
velocity
there.
just
Kellenic
beat him. Instead of a line drive
is
or
only
something
1 for
hit
5
deep,
against Singer.
it's a pop up and an easy out for the
I
defense.
don't know
The
if...
other
Wow,
way.
every single
Slings it
at
across.
batter just hit to
It's a
Hampson.
1-2-3 inning for the Rockies.
So that's awesome.
And welcome back
Same
to the
pitcher,
ballpark.
Tristan
Bottom of
Beck,
the
comes
6th.
out.
In
He's
now
hit
for the
33
Reds,
pitches.
Christian Encarnacion Strand. Check swing called strike.
All
And
right, good
strike
pitch.
2.
That was a very good pitch.
And that's
Ball
in the
2.
dirt.
That wasn't.
2-2 the count.
Swing
That
and a
was a
miss.
very,
Game out.
very good pitch. I
One
think
away,
that would
bottom
have
of the
been a
6th.
called strike
Well,
if
that's a
we left it.
curveball that people like to describe as a
Yeah,
hammer
gross.
or Uncle
Just
Charlie.
totally
You
gross.
can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard and it
Alright,
gets
that
a
one was
linear
high.
bite on the end.
Nice. Fraley's over 1,000 career hits
1 down, base is empty.
by 3. Okay,
Line
by
drive,
4.
And that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And
That'll
he's
be a
in with
double.
Stand-up double.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind
Hampson
the pitch, but
now.
by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his
0
swing,
for 2.
he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Garrett Hampson
Okay, it
getting
didn't
ready to
drop.
hit.
If it was the 12-6, I expected further.
Success against
But the
left-handed
sweeper
pitching
and the
this season,
12-6 don't
as might
move
be
the same.
expected. Man at second.
Dang it.
Keeps
All
the
right.
at-bat going with a foul ball.
Maybe should have tried to bunt with... Okay, I might have gone this
Here
now.
you go.
No, I didn't.
After it, tried to hold up. Now a look to
Totally
first,
expected him to
didn't
say I
go.
did. It was one of those things I was just ready to walk. Okay,
And
that
a pop-up, right side.
is
foul
embarrassing.
territory.
Foul ball. Caught.
Bush pulls that one down.
And there are
That's out
2 down.
number 2.
Now we'll have Lawrence Butler.
And here is Lawrence Butler.
Is he doing good in this series? No, it looked like it just said 1 for 8 in the series.
That's in there.
That
1
was
and 2.
well placed. And Butler has been not good with runners in scoring position this year.
Just
Good
misses
take.
the mark outside the zone.
He's at 50 pitches from the bullpen. That seems excessive.
That
That's
one
gonna
lifted
get
to
caught.
left.
Wish it wouldn't, but it
Nabs
did.
That is the inning.
It's fine.
Back here in Cincinnati, we go to the top of the
All right.
7th.
80
So in now for
pitches.
Colorado,
Honestly,
Joseph
did
Ortiz.
not mean to
One
pitch
strike.
That one
another
missed.
inning. We're gonna warm up. Arroyo and Smith.
Well, no base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard because that
I
just
was
compounds
low
things
enough
and
in
makes
my
the
pitch
slump
count where
even
I'm
longer.
definitely gonna try to get
Never
through
seems
this
to
inning.
help. Never helped me.
All right, Joey Ortiz got to stop doing that. I'm a little concerned about the pitch count now.
And
Struck him out.
on strikes he goes. So he
That's
picks
the
up
first
his
one in a
sixth
few innings.
strikeout of the
Yeah.
ball game.
We had 5 strikeouts
Next
in the
for
4th.
Colorado, Simon Griffin. The ground to third.
That's
Fair ball.
trouble.
Makes the
Unless,
turn and
no,
heads
he's
for
definitely
second.
making
The
it to
throw
second.
in, and he'll make it safely. That's a double.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle,
Dang it.
allowed himself to
Okay.
stay back just a tad bit longer.
All right, way early on that.
On the screws. And it really looks like these hitters
Keep
have
them
been
slow.
in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
93 pitches, 94 now.
And it's second. Drilled in the
And
air,
it's 4-2.
high in deep right field. Back there.
That's out of the ballpark.
And that one is out of the ballpark and gone. It left the stadium.
Okay.
Here comes Torque to the plate.
97 pitches. We're going to try to get to this inning still.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
99 pitches, about to throw his 100th here in the 7th inning. This is where you really start looking for any signs of fatigue.
2 runs.
I mean, if
across
he
in the
doesn't
inning.
get
Here, the
this
top
out,
half
we're
of
definitely
inning
pulling
number
him.
7.
But
To the
we
right
got it.
side.
I'm going to let him pitch. One
Steps
more.
on
One more
first
batter.
for the out.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection.
I just want to give him the
This
chance to
game
get
is
out of the
a lot
7th.
harder than it looks, partner.
Puts it in the air out towards left center.
Friedel is going to
moves
give
to
him
the
that
alley.
chance.
Brings it in for the 3rd out.
Awesome.
Rockies edging closer with this shot.
All right, that sucked for sure.
Sean
But
Dubin on the pitch here.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to
Lefties.
contend with. Hitters gonna have
do we
to
have
pick it
any
up
not
early if they're
tired
gonna have any
lefties? No.
chance.
We're just going to go with Cade Smith because he's better in general. All right, we'll start with Bailey.
The
We got
changeup
inside.
missing. Full count 3-2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And that one is lifted
That
in
would
the air.
be
Griffin on
better
his way
if it
over.
wasn't so high up.
Makes the grab,
That
one
sucks.
away. So digging in, TJ Friedel.
TJ
Ball on a
has struck
strike.
out 3
Just
freaking
missed.
times.
The Rockies have some action in the pen. Stanley.
I just need him to not do that
the
this time.
lefty looks to be getting himself ready.
Okay, we might do it this time. That kind of swing kind of makes it look like
Bases
I might
empty,
strike
one
out.
away. You're the bottom of the 7th.
Don't do it a 4th time, please. Nope, not on that pitch. 3-2.
Full count now.
Wow, look at Luxie's average jumping. What's that? 206 to start.
And a foul
Good foul
ball.
there.
He stays alive.
If I can put something down the right field line with
The 3-2 is outside,
Gavin,
and it's
good
ball
take by
4.
Friedel there.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out.
If I could put something down the right field line with Gavin,
Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
I
Thanks for
just
Cincinnati,
might
Gavin Lux. He had a
he's
big
good.
swing for these guys way back in the 1st inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste
try
any
for the
time
triple.
in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here.
That
Way
missed
high,
the
2-1.
And it's 2-1.
3 for 3 days so far. Whether it's a triple or not, right here. Love the day he's having.
Spoils the 2
Good
pitch,
foul
and
ball
he'll see
right there.
another.
With just 1 out. Gotta be careful.
In
In
the
fact, he
dirt.
was. Checked the swing. Throwing a lot of low pitches today, the Rockies are.
That one
That
the other
is
way.
caught by the
Makes grab,
shortstop.
2 down.
They could
Bummer.
have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first, just like that.
Who's the catcher and what does he throw? Yainer Diaz. Good arm. All right, we're gonna
Almost
stay.
out of the
We're
inning.
gonna stay at first here.
Here's the short.
I mean, they gunned Ellie at second.
Ellie De La Cruz. That one
Nope,
misses.
that's a ball.
Now 2 balls and a strike.
You got 2
Friedel
balls,
off
1
the
strike.
first with 2 away.
2-1.
Pitch is in there.
Actually,
It's
this one
2
like that.
2.
It's all right. Good foul.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
7 hits, and we're in the 7th, so about a hit per inning. Another foul ball. What does Ellie want to do here?
2 outs. Got him looking.
Yikes.
Fastball to letters, throws him for. New
I
pitcher on
have
now,
to learn
Felix
some
Smith.
strike zones better.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and
1 ball,
close.
2
There's
strikes.
not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason
Ooh.
they're put in these situations.
Okay.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And that
Count
skips in the dirt. Foul
I can't believe he
ball,
just
and
swung
it
at that, but
remains a
I'll
full
take it.
count.
Switching the pitch type.
Grounds one to the right side.
Lux with a terrible read on that, but
So
he'll
they
get the out.
after a long battle at the plate. And here's the catcher, Yainer Diaz.
Going to the splitter with 1 strike. Now there's 2
It
strikes.
doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Solid sweeper, but doesn't get a swing. That one does.
Beat him with a fastball.
Well, I love to see guys compete, and I know he's frustrated that he wasn't able to do anything with that pitch. You see it so well, but you
Okay.
have to respect the upper
2 balls,
90s
1 strike.
velocity.
That
Man,
was
it is hard to catch up to.
a good
Two down,
take.
nobody on. Right side, hard
And
hit.
Encarnacion Strand takes it for the out.
Strand takes it himself. So the
Lefty,
Rockies turn the ball
huh?
over to a new arm, Stanley Iwamura.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the
We
pen
are
with the
going to
lefty
end up
hitter
pulling
coming up.
Fraley this
I think
inning.
it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Hold on,
Now
I'm going to
before
see
the
how many.
1-1 time is called.
How many guys do we got that could possibly be better against lefties? I mean, what other chance am I gonna get? Let's do it. Horner
Welcome
for
back as
Naylor.
We have a pinch hitter to lead it off. Nico
I do think Naylor has a home run today, though.
the 1-1. This
Okay,
one popped up.
maybe we should have stuck with Naylor. That's all right.
Pulls it in for the out. And there's one away.
The good news is, the last time we had a game against
Christian Encarnacion Strand.
Colorado, we entered the 9th only up by 1, and this time it's at least going to be up by
Activity
2.
in the bullpen. TJ Antone up and loosening in the pen.
Oh, snap. I don't think they'll need him, but that's fun.
Swings through that
Nice
one.
pitch. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Very nice, very nice. Way inside,
Ball
3-2.
inside. And a full countdown.
All right. No hits so far for Encarnacion Strand, and that will continue. That is skied out there to center, though.
Snags it for the second out.
All right.
Now, Jake Fraley.
Fraley will sit.
Pinch hitter coming
Kerstad
on.
will
Heston
stand.
Kerstad looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty. 2
Perfecto.
outs. And it's foul
All right.
away.
I want to give Hampson a chance against a lefty. I want it to happen.
The 1-2. And that
No,
one
that's
takes it
down.
low.
2 fastballs and a slider, so should be. I was going to say easier to find out what he's throwing, but I think that's getting caught out there.
And
Yep.
caught on the warning track.
Okay, so pending an unfortunate tie.
Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Mason
This
Miller.
should do
I
it.
can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always
Okay.
high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Hampson, good glove.
Gets
And
it
out
first.
number 1.
Now one gone in the 9th. Joseph Ortiz. digs
Joey
in
Ortiz is down 1-2 in the count. We're going to go right at him. He'll foul it
Foul ball
off.
still,
101
1-2
in
count.
on the hands.
The Rockies.
So now you
trailing
go
by
away.
2
Now you
near the
go
top
away
of the
with it.
ninth. Next
Ball.
offering misses, and it's
Missed
2-2.
missed our spot. Now we're that first one was kind of down on the hands. So let's try to go up on him. Good foul. Good foul right there. Now it's going to start a slider way in and see if he sees it coming.
And that's in the dirt.
Full.
He did. I don't want to flirt with the guy on deck. Another
Foul off
inside
again.
fastball fouled off.
And it remains
Joey
3-2.
does not want anything to do with those. Uh-oh.
Up the middle. And he saved
No,
it
he's
first.
in there.
That's a good pick, though.
Nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Next to hit, Simon Griffin.
That was close to being in the red, but the double play ends the game.
Ends it right here.
Way to make a pitch right there. Get that ball on the ground. Defense picking them up. Huge double play to end this.
That was scary. I thought for sure I was throwing that into the outfield.
For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi.
I will
We'll
take
see
it.
you soon for the next game of the week.
We sure will. I will see you guys in the next episode. I'm going to have to look to see if we have anybody in the All-Star game. If not, then I'll skip that and the Home Run Derby because I don't think we have anybody with enough home runs to be in that. But besides that, I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.